Hello, my name is Cindy Wilkinson, and today I'm going to be telling you why students should be able to eat in class. Grumble, that's the sound of your stomach. You are so hungry that you think that if you don't get some food, your stomach might start talking well. You ate a Pop-Tart this morning, but you're still hungry. Ugh, we still have another hour till lunch. You tell your friend, I haven't eaten in 6 hours. You complain to her. Then your teacher overhears you and say, y'all need to quit focusing on your stomach and start focusing on your homework. Grumble, there your stomach goes again. Sadly, this is how most teenagers' day goes. I know that it seems like we're always hungry, but also I know a way to prevent this. It's called snacking. Missing meals. Many students have a hectic and busy morning, busy enough to skip breakfast. And I know this sounds kind of crazy to you breakfast lovers, but there are many students that skip breakfast in the morning. 77% of young children eat breakfast every day. The number falls within 50% with middle school children and 36% with high school children. Believe it or not, places that are very low have 17% children that eat breakfast in the morning. This habit can carry on into adulthood. Studies show where 26% of adults eat breakfast in the morning. The typical food schedule for a high school student is 6 p.m. at dinner. 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. you sleep, and 7 a.m. you skip your breakfast, and then you usually have a 12 o'clock lunch. That is actually 18 hours without having food. When you think of it this way, students need to eat more often throughout the day, not just at lunch. Fueled up for learning. On top of all that, students are involved in extracurricular activities like band, FFA, FCA, and athletics. This causes students to be hungrier without eating just breakfast. Where coaches and club advisors demand a lot. Eating 7 to 5 times per day is a greater matter with a good blend of protein, healthy carbohydrates, healthy fats, and lots of water is the best way to keep the muscles and the brain in fuel. Why should the school care? The school should care because many students who do not eat are usually tardy to class, are more often not engaged in class, and doze off a lot more than other students who do eat breakfast and who are allowed to eat in class, and more likely able to get in trouble. Half of the students that eat breakfast are still 95% hungry, so you can't truly blame it on just missing breakfast. Looking at this graph, I have looked at an online survey that's from anyone in the U.S., Canada, England, and this is what some people have to say. A student from Jackson, Mississippi says, I know for a fact that students can get pretty hungry during the school day, and breakfast and lunch can't always help that. If students are hungry during the day, then they do not focus in class. I know because it happens to me sometimes. Here's another student named Joe. Because people need to focus on power in their brain, if you are hungry in the middle of a boring lecture, food can help energize you to do better in class. One other student says, his name is Perry, says, some kids don't get to eat and get moody most of the time. Should students be able to eat in class? 88.7% of these students say that they should be able to eat in class, and 9 students, 10.23%, say that they really don't care and that it can cause messes. 52.33% say that they have 3 to 5 meals, school meals a day, and 41 to 47.67% almost never eat throughout the entire day until they get home. And 96.47%, which is 82 students, get hungry during school, and 3.53 students don't get hungry during school. I checked this survey, and there was about 100 people. Well, last time I checked, there was 88 people, but I checked today, and there was 100 people that have taken this this survey, and it seems like there are a lot of people that are missing out on breakfast, and 95% of them are hungry throughout the day, even if they do eat breakfast. According to Ron Clark, who is a famous writer and teacher, say that we all work better when we are comfortable in our own surroundings. This teacher allows students to eat during class and have waters during class as long as it's no distraction and it doesn't make a mess. To prevent students from getting out of hand to be food code, just like a dress code, here are some examples. Good snacks to eat during the day are granola bars, small amounts of chocolate, small mints, small candy, gum as long as there is no smacking or bubbles. Snacks that you should keep at home are chips, crackers, Pop Rocks, candy, suckers, anything that makes crumbles, and full meals like burritos or sandwiches. You should not eat these because they can distract students from their work, and it is not really a snack. It is more of a meal. In conclusion, I believe that students should be allowed to eat in class under certain restrictions. Again, many students don't eat breakfast and are very hungry throughout the day. This causes tardiness, dozing off, and getting in more trouble, which is not caused if they do eat throughout the day. I hope this presentation may encourage schools and students and educators in the future to allow food in class. Thank you. Are there any questions? Yes.
Do you think the school should provide snacks for the kids?
I think that they should, just because I feel like it is necessary in a student's diet, but I think that the reason they mainly should is because not many students have the time to go buy snacks all the time to bring to school, and some kids can't afford to bring snacks to school.